You are watching Market Watch, the brief overview of the key events from the world of finance. Today is a day off in the USA, which means there is time to slow down and assess the situation. Let's start with the sensational news that Nvidia is now the most expensive company, having overtaken first Apple and then Microsoft. Nvidia's capitalization has increased by more than 215% over the past 12 months. During the same time, Apple's shares have risen by 16%, and Microsoft's by 31%. And despite the fact, in comparison with the clear favorite, the growth of 31 and even more so by 16% does not look impressive, but it is significantly higher than the average growth rate of the S&P 500 index over the past 20 to 25 years. For now, I suggest fixing the fact that the capitalization of the largest companies in the United States is many times, and in some cases an order of magnitude, higher than the average growth rate of the broad market index. At the same time, the growth rate of the U.S. national debt is also increasing significantly. According to the forecast of the Congressional Budget Office, the national debt will grow by 27% in 2024, reaching $1.92 trillion. This is very alarming and at the same time explains the nature of the growth of the stock market. After all, the economy continues to be fueled by various types of incentives. Of course, one can object, because the Federal Reserve holds the key interest rate at a record level for more than 20 years. But do not forget about the abnormally large emissions and incentives during the lockdown period. All this liquidity is still on the market, and according to forecasts, the Fed will not rush to lower the interest rate. Therefore, the risk of force majeure continues to increase. It is difficult to predict its nature, but even a small shock can put really strong pressure on markets that are at historical highs. And although today's release does not sound very optimistic, you should not panic. After all, there are no objective reasons for this, although the demand for gold remains stable, but there is no demand for cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin and Ethereum remain under pressure from sellers, thereby having a negative impact on the rest of the coins. A negative signal for buyers is that sales in the cryptocurrency market occur at the time of growth of key U.S. stock indices. The correction of the latter may worsen the situation by returning Bitcoin below 60,000. That's all I have. Follow the news carefully and be prepared for all the surprises of the market.